I know you probably watched so many manifestation video already that are telling you to robotically affirm and to visualize, to use the Neville Goddard technique, and you have tried it all, and still you can't have that shifting mindset where you manifest completely what you want or even possibly your wildest dream. Well, this video is for you because today is the day, since this is the direction that this channel is going for, that you will have, after watching this video, a true shifting mindset, because that's all it takes to manifest what you want into your reality, because you're always manifesting. So it just takes a shift in consciousness. As we know, the reality is your mirror, and your states of consciousness manifest. You understand why it only takes a snap of shifting consciousness to manifest what you want into actuality. And today we are going to embark on a journey where we finally take a vacation from reality. Let me explain, so keep on watching. Hello everybody, my name is Naya, and on this channel we talk everything about manifestation, esotericism, and so much more. Subscribe and hit the ring bell button so you always get notified on when I'm live or when I have new videos. Comment down below, share your stories, as I always like to read them and reply to you guys. And before I get started, let me mention my favorite app, Aura. In case you guys don't know what Aura is my favorite app. I use it daily for meditation, affirmation, hypnosis, general well-being, and it really helps me out with the shifting mindset and to maintain a positive outlook in life so I can manifest better throughout my day. If you want to use Aura, with the link down below, it's an affiliate link that I manifested for you guys for real. I have the stories in my other videos. You're gonna get a free trial and a 40% discount for going premium. So thank you, Aura, for the affiliate link, and now let's get started with today's video. So finally, we are here, guys. I love when we get to the intro really quickly, but seriously, this is one of the main issues that I encounter a lot with my clients. Coaching is down below, by the way, if you want it, or like a spiritual reading is down below. There are two main issues that I usually encounter, both on my Patreon when I talk to my Patreon people, or with my clients, or even here on YouTube in the comment section. The first one being excess importance, but I will make a different video about that, and there's plenty of videos where I talk about how excess importance really messes up with your manifestation. Let me know if you want a video here on YouTube down below as well. But today I actually want to talk about this concept of you never really, when you're manifesting, you never really take a break from reality. You don't understand this concept of virtual reality, which Neville Goddard explained in a whole old-fashioned way for his time. He explained it a lot with visualization and getting into the state through visualizing, sorry my English, and that's fine, that makes total sense. But what he meant as well with all this visualizations technique, it's not only that you shift your mindset, you shift your consciousness, because we know the states of consciousness manifest, okay, fine. But what he meant is that he would take a literal break from reality. He will take like a vacation from reality in 10 minutes during the day, and then through that vacation, which I'm going to explain better what it means from reality, from going delulu a little bit, that's how he was able to sustain the state of consciousness that will later manifest whatever it is that he wanted. And I feel a lot of you guys don't do this, meaning this: you do all the techniques, which, by the way, techniques do not manifest. The techniques are ways to enter certain states of consciousness. So you do all the techniques, however, you never take a break from your present circumstances. You never take a break from whatever problem, whatever it's happening in the present moment. Meaning this, I'm going to give you a practical example. Let's say that you are manifesting your ex or a specific person, which is very common for a lot of people, at least a lot of my clients, or even you're manifesting the love of your life, somebody that you have never met before. It's still a specific person if you think about it. You will do all the techniques, and then your mind will still be so focused on the fact that there is time in this reality, nothing is happening, you're still blocked, and somehow, some way, for a consistent amount of time, even sometimes you don't even realize you're doing it, you will complain about it, you will waver, but more of that, you'll just like, it's almost like you cannot take a break from that present circumstance. And obviously, you get spotty results after that. Even if you are affirming like a banshee, you get spotty results, you get odd and cold behavior from the specific person, or the money doesn't come in, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Because you didn't have, like I said before, this shifting mindset of you need to go at least for 10 minutes a day, a little bit delulu, you need to take a vacation from reality. Like, focus, whatever you pay attention to, that, my friend, is your money, is your currency in energetic terms, okay? So if you react to the circumstances, you never take a break from whatever it is that is happening that you don't like, then it's going to be very hard for your subconscious mind to enter the right state, because actually, even subconsciously in the back of your mind, you're constantly worried. You are, again, never taking a break from whatever circumstances you have outside. So I'm going to give you a metaphor, as I think metaphors are very powerful to have shifting consciousness. So think about it. Like, let's say you are in a burnout and you go to your therapist or something, and the therapist says you're in a burnout, you're exhausted, you're in a nervous breakdown, however you want to call it, and you need to take a break. Like, it's time for you to step back for 10 days from work, get a vacation, you need to recoup. Fine, you do, as you say, that makes total sense, right? How many people are in burnout these days and are stressed? Many, right? I think this is a very common thing that a lot of us experience. So you're in this burnout and you realize that you need to prioritize yourself first. You need to go back on track. Otherwise, you just simply are not able to work, are not able to go back to a healthy and sustainable lifestyle. So you take that vacation. Now you are in the vacation. Let's say that, you're there for whatever reason or circumstances, or maybe you're just at home taking that healthy break. And what do? You finally take a deep breath and you focus on what makes you feel good, because the doctor prescribed you that. You eat healthy, you take a breath, you focus on things like more in the present moment. You take walks with your dog or with your pets, you spend more time with your family, whatever it might be. But you take that breath, you're in vacation, you're having a really good time, and it almost feels like all your problems that once were so important, they're not that important anymore. They slip away. Your focus has changed, and therefore you're finally able to see solutions that weren't available to you before because your mind is clearer. Boom. That's exactly what you're supposed to do when you're manifesting. It's like going on a vacation through the mind, through the consciousness. You understand? So let's say you're doing the affirmations or the visualizations. The first thing that I will advise you to do is to really play with virtual reality. And another example that I can give you would be Neville Goddard's journey to Barbados. Now, if you know the story, you can skip a little bit. I'm going to explain it again a little bit like in a fast way. But essentially, Neville Goddard wanted to go to Barbados. He had a spiritual teacher called Abdullah, and Abdullah said, you need to play virtual reality. I'm totally paraphrasing over here, but essentially, you need to play virtual reality. You need to pretend, act delulu, and now that you're gonna go out of the house, you walk the street of New York, you are in Barbados. And Abdullah convinced Neville so much that Neville had an immediate shift in consciousness, where he was so hypnotized by the conviction and the faith of Abdullah that he believed and he pretended in his head, in his imagination, that he was indeed in Barbados. And that's all he did. He probably carried on. He just did one visualization where he pretended to be in Barbados in his head again. And then throughout the journey of him manifesting going to Barbados, I think he only affirmed, I'm already in Barbados. So he sustained that initial shift in consciousness. Long story short, even if he hadn't the money, the circumstances were against him for going to Barbados, he went to Barbados, no problem. He found the ticket, he found the money, he found everything. If you know the story, you know the drill. So that's just an example of playing virtual reality. He suspended his misbelief for a second. He took a vacation from the problem. He took a vacation from reality so he could play within his imagination, which is God, by the way. You are God of your reality because of your imagination. And when you suspend your disbelief and you play this virtual reality where you are pretending you're going a little bit delulu for a while, 10 minutes a day, let's say, and you really suspend that doubt and that worry and trying to push things from happening or push solutions that might not be there yet, you take a vacation from reality and you allow yourself permission to dream that your manifestation is indeed real now in your mind, in the present moment. That's when everything else starts to happen. Because reality, and you can watch my videos about the implications of the philosophy behind the implications of quantum mechanics and the fact that reality might be indeed observant dependent and it is a simulation. I made so many videos that are the science behind manifestation. In my formula course, there is a 4-hour webinar about the science behind manifestation. But if you understand even just this fact that reality is observant dependent, once you suspend your observation of the problem, your observation of reality, I don't have this right now, and you play pretend in your mind, in your human consciousness, and you play pretend every day, you sustain with affirmations of visualization, this pretend, this virtual reality, then your observation changes. And if observation collapses possibilities of reality, then it has to happen. I hope you understand that. This is law. It has to happen. But the problem is, I'm going to say it again, that you guys never take a break from reality. You never do. Your eyes, your attention, your worries, your mind is always fixed on the problem. And as long as you are always going to be fixed on the problem, you are not going to be able to sustain the state of consciousness of the person that already has resolved the problem. Makes sense? I hope it really does. So, what you guys are supposed to do, you're supposed to first and foremost to get this metaphor of going on a vacation. Like you're doing techniques and you're taking a break from reality. So you're not doing the techniques to make anything happen, to achieve something outside, because as long as you're going to be dependent on whatever is going on outside, you're going to be codependent. Like I'm going to be happy when I see my manifestation. I'm going to say that it's real when I see my manifestation. This is a very codependent, unhealthy pattern to have that keeps you stuck and enslaved to the matrix, to the simulation. But if you open your eyes, you awaken and you realize, my observations create reality. This is a simulation. So why the heck am I even worried about my present circumstances? That doesn't mean that you go on a shopping haul and you spend everything that you have on your credit card or you're being irresponsible. You have to obviously play the game of reality and be responsible, but you are allowed to take a vacation for 10 minutes a day. You are allowed to give yourself permission to dream that what you want is already here. You are allowed to do that, and that doesn't make you irresponsible. You don't have to fake it until you make it with actions. All happens within the mind. So you observing your SP that has locked you and keep focusing on that, it's not helping you in any way possible. You gotta look at that phone and pretend you are unlocked. Everything is wonderful. You gotta do that. You gotta play that virtual reality and take a little vacation from the present moment, from reality. Like accept it as it is. Okay, fine, it is what it is, and then quickly shift the focus. A lot of you guys, a lot of my clients, they ask me, how do I deal with negative circumstances? How do I deal with the negative thoughts and the negative spiral? And the answer is only one. You train your mind to shift the focus. There is no other way around it. Like you take a deep breath and you say, focusing on this negative thing at the moment is not serving me at all. Even if I wouldn't believe in the law, it wouldn't serve me to focus on the negative. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to imagine whatever it is that I want. I'm going to make myself feel better. And then I'm going to be back on track. If you do this consistently over and over and over again, not only your mind is literally going to be addicted to positive thinking, which is only going to benefit you in the long term, but it's going to become second nature. Every single time you're going to see a problem, you're going to be like, I'm not focusing on that. It's already done. It's already resolved. Like, you're going to do this so faster and so much more naturally that you're going to really surf through reality and through problems, and you're going to see how things will manifest effortlessly the more you practice this. But the thing is, you guys, you cannot manifest what you want coming from a state of observing the past, observing, oh, I don't have love yet because in the past I've been cheated all the time. Like, you can't do that, you guys. You need to shift the mindset. You need to take a vacation from what it was and what it is and head with your imagination, with your mind towards what you want on a daily, consistent matter. Does it make sense? I hope it does. I hope this metaphor and this concept made you like having a moment and made you shift a little bit. I feel nowadays I'm doing a lot of this sort of videos because your guys are so smart. You know already the rules of the game. We explain them. You know even the science behind manifestations. You have watched so many videos about techniques that I feel that the only little thing that you lack is this shift. It's like, why am I wasting my time observing the present circumstances? Like, I get it now and I gotta do it, and I gotta do it consistently. And that's also what this coaching is for, to help you out sustain this on a day-to-day basis through my motivations and my clarifications in case you need coaching down below, or if you will ever need coaching. You don't need to, but if you want it, it's down below. Okay, you guys, I really hope this video helped you out. Let me know in the comment section down below, and also let me know of other videos or other clarifications or other shifting mindset that you might want or need, because I am more than happy not only to answer you in the comment section, but to do videos that you guys request. I love that. Same is for Patreon. The link is down below. I love you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye.